to Sarangable K-pop. What's going on, Sarangable? I am Lady Beard.
I'm Reika.
Together we are Pia-chan. So the first question is, how have you enjoyed Hyper Japan convention so far and performing?
とっても楽しかった。ファンの人はすごく盛り上がってくれたし、私たちのフラッグ作ってくれて来た人もいた。
Okay, so Reika has had a fantastic time. So the fans in England are incredibly warm. Reika is saying one of the fans in the front row made a DEADLIFT LOLITA flag. First time we've experienced that. Absolutely fantastic. Thank you very much, London. Thank you, Hyper Japan. Very happy to be here. You guys are the best.
And if you were to describe DEADLIFT LOLITA in one sentence, what would that sentence be?
Well, I think you can say one word. I was going to say awesome. But sentence, okay, one sentence. さあ、一つ文章で DLL のサマリーなければならない。The world's cutest and the world's strongest idol unit. Bam, look at that.
Yes!
Okay, so Lady Beard, you're originally from Australia.
Yeah, mate.
And you later started to perform in Japan. So how was adapting to the Japanese entertainment industry?
目線はカメラね。そこじゃベースなための質問。
わかるよ。
So Japan in general, everything about the place is vastly different from literally every other location on Earth. So when you move to Japan, you have to pretty much learn the Japanese way of being, a way of life, regarding all things. For me it was deceptive because I came from Hong Kong, you see. I'd already lived in Hong Kong for 6 years. So I could sort of see similarities between Hong Kong and Japan, and I already kind of understood my role as a foreigner in Hong Kong. So I'm like, alright, well this seems reasonably similar. So I came in trying to do what I thought I should do. Nah, wrong, got everything wrong. If I could start it again, I'd do everything differently. So the answer to your question is entering Japanese show business was a trip.
So my favourite DEADLIFT LOLITA song is Pump Up Japan.
Bless you. Bless you.
Thank you.
And so do you both have a favourite song to perform or sing, and why?
わかる？
わかる。
どうぞ。
パンプアップジャパン。
Reika likes Pump Up Japan.
イエーイ。なんでかっていうと、やっぱみんなで一緒にダンスする。これはすごく楽しい。はい。
So Reika is saying that her favourite song to perform is Pump Up Japan because we get everybody to dance together, and that is an extremely fun experience. I agree. That is. The crowd interaction is fantastic when we get the whole room pumping up like we did today. Absolutely fantastic experience. So I like doing Pop Up Japan and I like doing Kimetera Society because it's the heaviest song, so I get to kind of throw down with maximum intensity.
What do you think about performers such as Baby Metal and band starting to become famous in the West, and also such as yourselves?
ベイビーメタルさんとかがすごい海外でも人気っていうのは、私も日本にいるけど知ってて、私たちもそうやって世界中を回ってツアーができるようになれたらいいなとは思います。
So Reika is saying that she's very grateful for bands like Bandmate and Baby Metal because they've kind of paved a way in as such for a group like us to be able to go out and kind of, tour the world and be internationally performing, which probably might not have been a possibility before. I personally think it's fantastic that the Japanese content is getting famous abroad. It's living in Asia, there's a lot of Hollywood content and Western content that comes in. So it's really nice to see the reverse and the flip side happening. I think for a long time, the content in Asia has been really awesome, but there hasn't been, no one's figured out a way to give the West access to it, you see. So now that we're in a generation of social media and the internet and all the technology and whatnot, I think that has had a huge part of changing it. And I think Baby Metal trailblazed in that respect as well. And so I'm very grateful to those girls. Baby Metal-san, arigatou gozaimashita. And I hope to see more Asian invasion in the future.
So you're both pro wrestlers, and how did you come up with the idea of combining wrestling and music, and why do you think audiences find that?
Well, I originally put the wrestling into my music show because I started as a wrestler, and then when I started my music career, I was like, well, I've already got a fan base in the character with the wrestling, so I may as well bring it over, so that's kind of how I got involved. And I think for us, it's a unique position that we're in because I think there are very few other artists in the world that legitimately are, musical stage performers that we are, as well as wrestlers. Like I can think of very few. So I mean, I think it's something quite special and something that I'm very proud of. And I feel like this is a show that Reika and I, and only Reika and I, can do. I think, I challenge others. I challenge you all to learn the Deadlift Lolita songs, eh? Yes! Come on! Yes! Hey! Hey!
でもレスラーさんがこうライブの時に来るのは本当ハプニング、ね、私たちは not expecting
そうでしょでしょ
でもまあレスラーの人たちが来て戦って私たち勝つ、ですごいファンの人も喜んでくれるから、まあビアちゃんも言ってくれてたけど私たちにしかできないライブパフォーマンスになってるかなと思う。
So Reika's saying that she agrees with me and that this is a show that she and I, and only she and I, can do. It's, Reika's explaining, it's a funny thing, you know, we never planned for this wrestling madness to go on during the show. We go on stage planning to sing and dance, and then somehow, every time, just about, some moron takes issue with us and decides to storm onto stage and make life more difficult than it needs to be. But that's right, because we are not only the world's cutest idol group, also the world's strongest idol group, we can handle unexpected disruptions like that.
David, in your opinion, what makes the perfect scream?
Oh, dear me. In my opinion, a perfect scream is not mine. So I can't pick no death voice on this guy. In my opinion, my scream is not the perfect scream. Anyone who is a screamer, I encourage you to embrace your own scream, because that, good man. Anyone who's, I encourage you to embrace your own scream as opposed to trying to sound like someone else, because this is what you've got and it's what you're born with and you can't go changing it, can you? So embrace your own sound, your own scream. To me, I like the screams I like someone who can like get high tones as well as low tones on their scream. And also, I like that real phlegmy kind of Max Cavalera kind of noise. That like they put, I can't do it, you see, which is why I'm envious of them. They put a lot of phlegm into their scream, and so it really sounds guttural and it really sounds like Satan raising. That's what I think Death Wish is all about. You're a screamer?
Yes.
Good man.
Oh.
Good man. What kind of stuff do you do?
Mainly in-house screaming, so growls.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Can you give us an example? Fair enough. Fair enough. Shut down. Lady was rejected. Rejected. Holy moly.
Could you teach me any of your moves?
Oh boy! さあ、ヘンリーさんにプロレスをしましょう。さあ、ありがとうさ。
何がいいと思う？
Sleeper?
Okay.
Alright, so you're gonna learn on me. I'll be your dummy. Alright, so Reika's gonna teach you how to put a sleeper hold on me. Come back here, young Henry.
Okay.
こうやってここに
Alright, so you're gonna wrap your left arm around my neck like so. The crook of your elbow is gonna go directly into my throat. Alright?
でこれを
Okay, so your left hand is gonna go on top of your right bicep, and then you're gonna put your right hand on the back of my head. And from there, you squeeze in with the elbow and you push forward with the right hand. And that, if force is applied, will eventually put me to sleep. Hence the name sleeper hold. Get involved. Alright, hand on the bicep, right hand on the back of my head. Now when I tap, you have to stop, okay? Otherwise I'll die, okay? So you're gonna squeeze in here, push down here, okay?
Yeah.
And have a go. Good, good, good. Now squeeze in and push me down. Yep, that's perfect. Good job. Young Henry signing to WWE very, very soon. Look out. Young Henry's gonna get it done.
Yay!
So after that, do you think I have what it takes to be an idol?
Well, yeah, oh, an idol. I thought you were about to say a wrestler. Yeah.
アイドルできるよ。すごい綺麗な顔
Look
して
at
る
you have a beautiful face, right?
Yeah.
So you have a beautiful face. Your hair is of utmost quality. Clearly you take care of yourself. Those baby blue eyes. Those baby blue eyes are shining forth.
Yeah.
We're very impressed with everything we see, Henry. We just need to perhaps put something a bit cuter on you. Maybe a nice frilly skirt or something.
Cool.
そうね、筋肉つけて3人目のでドリブル
So, yeah, you hit the gym. We'll give you a year where you hit the gym, jack up, yeah, you gotta gain 20 kilos, then we're gonna put you in a Lolita dress and you're the third member of this group, okay?
そう、あとツインテール
Yeah, grow your hair out too so you can have this, eh? Good man, it's not like Donkey Kong. We'll see you in a year.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you
Thank you
guys.
so much.
皆さんありがとうございました。私たちは、ピアちゃん、
リータン、2人でデカリトラリータ
ありがとうございます。イングランド愛してるよ。
いや